Howdy folks. Let's talk about pharming. Pharming is a type of cyber attack where hackers manipulate the way your computer connects to websites or online services to trick you into thinking you're on a legitimate site when really you're on their copycat site. And if you enter your passwords or other information into the fake site, you basically end up giving it to the bad guys. The fake hacker site will then often redirect you to the real site so the victim thinks they just mistyped their password. The victim then retypes their password into the legitimate site and goes about their day without realizing that they just gave their private information away. They do this by redirecting your internet traffic to a fake website that looks just like the real one. The goal is to trick you into entering sensitive information like your username, password, credit card details, or other private information. It's like driving on a road and seeing a sign that says bank ahead. But instead of leading you to the actual bank, the sign takes you to a fake bank that looks exactly the same as the legitimate bank. When you arrive at the fake bank, you unknowingly provide your personal information to the attackers, thinking it's a legitimate transaction, and boom, just like that, you've been compromised. Pharming attacks are quite common in the cyber world. They can happen to anyone, whether you're an individual using your personal devices or a business relying on online services. The attackers often use sophisticated techniques to carry out these attacks, making them difficult to detect. To protect yourself, it's important to keep your devices updated with the latest security patches and firmware, and to always be cautious of suspicious links in emails or messages. Always verify the security of a website by looking for the green padlock symbol and HTTPS in the URL. Installing reputable security software and keeping it up to date can also help detect and block pharming attacks. You could also check suspicious links with tools like virustotal.com as an added precaution. On a cybersecurity certification exam, you may encounter scenario-based questions that focus on pharming attacks. They might give you scenarios where you need to identify the type of attack, mitigate the attack, or implement measures to prevent similar attacks in the future. To prepare for these questions, it is crucial to have a solid grasp of how pharming attacks work, how to recognize them, and how to proactively prevent them. It is also important to stay vigilant and follow cybersecurity best practices to protect yourself and your organization from pharming attacks. Thanks for listening, and if you liked what you heard, share it with a friend. My goal with Yavos.tech is to show others how they can reach their IT goals in a practical way. Yavos.tech. Stay practical and keep moving.
Thanks for watching this cartoon.